Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies as we continue with Lesson 33. Likewise shall my Heavenly Father do also unto you, of International Esoteric and Illuminated Bible Lessons by R. Swinburne Clymer. International Illuminated Bible Lessons prepared for the Sunday Schools of the Church of Divine Illumination, Matthew 18th chapter, 21st verse to the close. Golden Rule. So likewise shall my Heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not every one his brother their trespasses. In this lesson we learn the value of the great gift of forgiveness. Perhaps it is the hardest lesson of all to learn. We want to be forgiven of our evil deeds and blindness, but we do not have compassion and patience for those who do wrong and wrong us, who owes us debts of gratitude and kindness. Peter asked him how many times he should forgive a brother who had sinned against him. He thought 7 times enough. He seemed to think there was a limit to patience and that forbearance ceases to be a virtue when the sin is committed again and again. But Jesus said, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. 140 times does require great patience, and no wonder they prayed, Lord, increase our faith. For it is hard to have faith in one who continues to abuse and hate us. Then Jesus illustrated why forgiveness is necessary. Verse 23, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. Verse 24, and when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. Quite a number of sins, isn't it? Do we owe the Father so much? Verse 25, but the man could not pay. There was not much good in him. He was very far from owning much goodness. Verse 26, the servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay. Verse 27, then the Lord of the servant was moved with his compassion, and loosened him and forgave him his debt. How many beg for money in the same way? We will promise and think we will be good, but we do like the man did. Verse 28, the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence, and laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay what thou owest. This man owed him a small debt compared to what he owed his Lord. Yet he would not loosen him and let him go, but kept on hurting him. He kept sending him evil thoughts until he should leave him alone. Verse 32. Then his Lord, after he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave all that debt, because thou desireth me. Verse 33, shouldest not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? Had he a right to ask for that which he would not give? Verse 34, and his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentor, till he should pay all that was due unto him. Verse 35, so likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your heart forgive not every one his brother their trespasses. Because if we cannot or will not forgive and purify our own souls, we still owe that much to the Father, and we are tormented by the desires of our own soul for peace until we do forgive. It is the hardest lesson for some to learn, and it is perhaps their biggest debt they owe themselves. For when we cannot forgive, we are full of bitterness and hate, and to hate is a great debt, for it is most poisonous. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.